Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. I am your host for the next two games, Lady Ariana, and today we have a special treat. We have Jurassic Park, played by LynnCarius. Good evening, Lynn. How are
Hi,
you doing
how
today?
is everybody? I hope that everybody is having a wonderful evening. This is Jurassic Park for the Nintendo. I have been running this game for quite some time now, probably about 3 months, taking it to the world record and enjoying every bit of it. Really having a lot of fun with finding new strats and bouncing off ideas off some other runners along the way. Um, just a little bit of background on Jurassic Park. It is a late Nintendo release back in the mid 93s, and the Game Boy game is almost identical, minus the Stampede boss and the the Tyrannosaurus Rex boss.
And the color.
What's that?
And the color.
Yeah, and the color, most definitely the color. The basic objective of the game, as you're seeing the demo show you, is to collect the eggs to get a key card, and then once you get the key cards, you'll be able to move on into the next area. And along the way, you want to make sure you're either dodging the dinos or getting them out of your way with apparently nuclear bazookas. You play the game as Dr. Alan Grant, who looks more like Smokey the Bear, clearly with the bazooka, because this makes perfect sense. You can't go around with dinosaurs not with the bazooka. There are two glitches I'm going to demonstrate along the way. One is game affecting, the other is just purely for funsies. I will talk more about them when I get to those glitches. The first one is in the Stampede, really early into the run, and then the other one is around stage 5 at the very beginning of that. The timer will start when I get control of Grant after the level intro screen. So after I start or get out of this demo again, it'll be ready to go. So timer will start in about 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Now you'll see me jumping around like I'm on a pogo stick. This is for the fact that the screen will shift about 2 to 3 pixels every time Grant lands, so it actually is a lot faster to get my jumps in getting through these screens. There's 4 different types of ammunition that we find along the game, and I will be switching through them as much as possible. I mistimed that shot, but the eggs can be hit close to, or the eggs can be hit on the screen at all times, but some of them can be hit off screen, most cannot. They have to be at least a pixel or two on the screen before I can shoot them. And right there just demonstrated I can't shoot when I'm on a stairwell. I can't shoot and I can't jump. So that first key card takes about all key cards will take 1 to 2 seconds before I can pick them up, so I'm going to try and shoot every egg before I get to them so I don't have to wait that little bit. Now I'm going to pick up this ammunition for safety because I'm running a little bit lower than I normally do. Now in here is the computer we need to talk to open the gate so we can get the stampede, or get to save Tim from the stampede. That right there was a shot that was made by another runner that ends up saving about 2 seconds.
Got time for a quick donation there, Lynn?
Yep, definitely time for a quick donation in here.
All right, well, thank you very much. We have a $6 donation from Margaret Ann saying, Tiny Dino Fact offers magnifying glass. The tiniest dinos are so small. I love that dino fact. Thank you very much, Margaret Ann.
So now that we've finished talking to the computer and gotten the gate open, it is time to go meet a linebacker Tim, because he is so tiny, but in this, he definitely looks like he belongs in the linebacker position. Now there is a little glitch in here that involves screen clipping. Unfortunately, it will cause Tim to get run over. But it is just a fun little wraparound right there. If there's any more donations, this is the perfect time, because the Stampede is a very kind of a slower timer on this one in a static pattern.
Don't you love auto-scrollers like that?
Yep.
Well, we don't have any more donations at this very moment, but I do want to plug in the one of our bid wars that we have coming up for Costume Quest later today, for which character in costume play, either Reynold, or which is the boy, or Ren, which is the girl. And Lynn, being Phantasy Star 4 players, we love Ren, don't we?
Always Ren. Always Ren.
Yeah, Demi's better, but I do love Red. So, currently that bid war is tied at $6 a piece. And now, from what I understand, and this is a secret to everybody, so listen, so don't tell anybody else, Vani also loves Ren. So Natara is saying that we want Reynold to win because Vani likes Ren. I want to help Vani. I'm nice. I'm a nice person. I want to see Ren win. Plus, Ren is such a cool name. I love him, and I definitely want to see it. So let's get your donations in, and let's let us see who's going to win this. And that is a run you definitely don't want to miss out on later today, Vani Von.
This shot right here is one of the hardest ones. It's about a 2-pixel window. And it's been a run killer for sure. I did not get it on the first try, but there's a very narrow window where you're either going to hit the tree or just completely miss. Now we're coming up on another section here. There's 2 ways I've found to get through it. It's either a rhythm tap or mashing. And this hit is a given. I cannot avoid it when I'm going for speed.
I thought for a second that was I think it was Nessie or Ness from Earthbound. Just gray instead of purple.
Ah. Yeah, I'm sure they definitely reused some sprites along the way. Now this part of the level does take about a minute to get through, so if you're doing the mashing method, you're looking at a almost solid minute of mashing. Now hugging this corner right here lets you skip that one. And now we are coming up on the T-Rex fight, where we want to line up our diagonal shot here and mash as fast as possible and not miss the angle. A little bit off on my time. Now I want to get rid of these all my shots so I can pick up that nice gigantic ammo point there. Now coming up is the shot another runner came up with, which is this corner shot here. Saved almost 6 seconds off of our time. Because now we don't have to go across the top of the screen and get that egg back on the screen to be able to shoot it. I'm not touching that egg because that's going to be on the way back. Because it's all about routing where the eggs are. Now these trees have a hidden path through them, so it's kind of hit or miss. I missed that shot there. There it is. Trying to hit around the tree stumps. There is another good time to plug in for incentives because I've got to go all the way back once I get the key card to unlock the power station to start the computer maze.
There are currently no more donations right now, but I do want to I do want to go ahead and plug in another poll that we have, another bid war that we do have for Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. There's only one future, evidently, and it's now. For the language choice, right now, English is currently winning at $45 to nothing. And we also have a donation incentive for Ogre Battle tomorrow, run by Northrex, to do the Fire Deal mini-map. And we also have Dawn Blue's Trilogy, which I believe is being run by Energize Base Aid, which will increase the difficulty. That is at $7 out of 300. So get your donations in, and let's get these targets.
We are coming up on what used to be the gateway for me as a kid growing up playing this game. It is so hard to keep track of what computer I had to go to continue the chain through. There's a little ammo pickup here because you have to talk to these computers in a certain order. And this is our first one.
Was that Mr. DNA?
Yes, it was. Mr. DNA is on every one of these computers. Even the
that's awesome.
motion sensors. Now this is our second one. Now, you'd think it'd be a lot closer for where the third one is. No. By the way, you'll see these question mark boxes, which I did not talk about yet. These question mark boxes are random contents. You don't know what they are. Now, they are fixed as to what they are in the game, so knowing what they are will save you some time and effort. That one that I just mentioned is a complete death box. This one right there is a little bit of a health pickup. This very bad computer is our third one. Now you'd still think this one would be our next one. It's not, unfortunately. And compies love to hide behind corners and go through doors just to say hi. They like to make Grant Trip. Now this box I'm going to jump over so I don't lose one of my one-ups. And hopefully not tag the computer again. Wow. Now sometimes this raptor comes down on your way back up. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know the triggers on it, but I'm usually ready to shoot it either way. Now I have to go all the way back towards the beginning. Now trying to keep track of this as a kid was super hard to do so. Because let's face it, a 10-year-old does not have the attention span of an adult for some of these things. Now that one up there is also a health pickup, but I'm not going to need it. There are some hidden one-ups throughout the game. I think I picked one up on stage 1. That's our second to last one. Now we gotta go all the way back through a massive pile of compies. That was some of the worst RNG for that room, which is up to 5 dinosaurs there. Little thing about their spawns, there can be a maximum of 5 compies, and you can either have the spitters or the raptors on screen at a time. They can't have both spitters and raptors. This is the final one for the stage. Now these volcanoes are on a little bit of a global clock. So the amount of time that I spend on the overworld is how they are spitting out rocks, which will come into play later on when I'm coming back to get into these caves. I do not want to touch that box unless I've taken damage, because it is another full life death. Minor than there. Now there's a hidden one up that I will pick up, because it's right in the roof, right here. Now this shot is one that I came up with during the runs, and it is taking this diagonal shot there to save a couple of seconds. Because otherwise we'd have to backtrack right here and shoot it through there, or through the top over here. Keeping that raptor on screen so I don't have to worry about the spitter that would pop up there otherwise. And stairs are not my friend. You can't shoot, you can't jump. So compies love to camp them and block our route. So right now we are picking up the dynamite to place on X's in our in the caves to blow them up and keep the dinos from having more dino babies. Now you'd have thought that somebody would have, you know, when they put these X's down, would have just put the dynamite down and been done with it. Nope, they made us go do it.
Did you say dynamite?
Yep, dynamite.
You know we're all for the puns here.
Yep. Now this is the point where the timer comes into play. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take the bottom route, especially with that knockdown. Because otherwise I would be hitting that volcano spit right there. Taking a few more hits than normal, just from the nerves, and it's a marathon run, so of course. Now, I'm flicking a lot through my ammo. That is actually kind of normal because it'll sometimes flicker when I do the ammo switch on my select button. I did not see him that time. Sometimes that raptor does not show up there, and ugh. Okay, let's not go take a death here, because taking a death to a continue means I lose all my ammo and I would have to restart the stage all over again. So I have to take the safe route here because that put me at very dangerous range. Normally I would have a bit more health to avoid the, or to go through that volcano shot for sake of time. Now normally, if you were to stay in these caves when they blow up, it would send you straight to continue. But because it's the last one, it'll actually take us to the next level, but we will lose all current HP that we have.
You know, we had a pretty good question pop up in chat, and maybe you can answer this one, Lynn. Why do we gotta get the eggs before setting the dynamite? Won't the dynamite blow up the eggs anyway?
Right? I don't know why.
I would like your opinion on that one.
It would have made things so much simpler. But here is the glitch, where we just shoot that egg as many times as possible. Now I have to be extremely careful right now because I am one hit away from death. So I'm definitely picking up this little bit of health here. Now, because of the glitch there, shooting that egg as many times as we were able to makes it so we don't have to go around and pick up every single one. Now, there is a chance to soft lock, because if you hit it enough times, it can spawn the keycard and still keep an egg on the screen. So if you don't pick up the keycard and you touch another egg to pick it up, you'll never have the chance to pick up a keycard after that. So it is a little bit of a risk, but not much of one. Now here is the second stampede. It goes a little bit faster. So if there's another announcement, now's a perfect time. I'm just going to say hello to my best friend, this Rock.
Rock is a good friend. I will not say no to Rock. Unfortunately, we do not have any more donations right at this time, but I do want to again plug in the bid war that we do have for Costume Quest later. You know, as much as we do love these kids, and we only get to pick one, and we do want to pick Ren because, you know, we're nice to Bonnie, but we also got to remind ourselves that in this game the kids are the villains, and they are just, you know, stealing candy from... They're stealing candy. They're the villains. But Bonnie's going to tell us otherwise, and Bonnie's going to explain that later, but we need to find out which character we're going to play. So get your donations in so we can make sure that we get Ren in there, which is the right choice.
I made Grant dance a little bit there. Alright, good. I did get the raptor to not die there, so he should show up without having to waste another shot. Did not follow me enough. No biggie. Just a little bit of an ammo save, which after stage 2 is not a big deal. I should not run out of ammo too much. Now, once we get the eggs for the ship, this is the definitely most painful part of the run. I've had so many die at this point because the RNG in the electricity rooms are terrible. Speaking of terrible, bad timing for that county. As well as my ammo selection to flick a little bit too far. And there's the point of why I try and shoot it a little bit early. I'm going to grab the health after. So I'm definitely taking at least 2 hits in this first room. Now that is also another health pickup, but I want to pick that up on the way out. And welcome to the I don't want to spawn the eggs rooms, because there's too much going on in these rooms. Sometimes I can get that one, but most times I do. Well, at least I got this shot off and got the hidden egg on the top of the screen. Ah, electric egg boxes, please. This is why these rooms are so difficult, because you think you dodged the electric. Nope. Nope. It's all a lie.
That didn't even look close to you.
Yeah.
Was this programmed by Kevin Spaghetti?
Probably. But, yeah, this is why I've called those rooms the Run Killer rooms, because we still have another one to go through. And I definitely wanted to save this health for this room. Because in here, we don't always get our egg spawns on time. Hopefully we do, but that one was a little bit slow. Oh, we might have gotten all our eggs in one go. Yep, I was surprised that we didn't get to see the eggs not going to spawn for like 4 seconds glitch. Alright, we are finally through the boat. And now we are on the final stage. Which makes you wonder, is this actually a Metroidvania? Because we're doing a lot of backtracking coming up. Now, this door you'll see down here is a fake door. It does nothing. It goes nowhere. You can't even open it. And there's a raptor coming there, and I did not get the chance to shoot him. Now I on purpose left a single egg on the ground floor, because we have to collect all the ones on the roof as well. Getting juked by the combies, of course. I will pick up this extra health or extra 1-up, because these are the only 1-ups that are in plain sight. There's one here, and then there's one in the next building. Of course, they're never friendly around the doors. There's a little compy that likes to hide down here. Yeah, I'm expecting to get hit a lot in this stage.
I don't know about you, but I'm grooving to this music.
The soundtrack for this game is one of the reasons why I started running it, in all honesty. I've always loved music in this game.
It does. I feel like this is a game that it doesn't deserve to have such a good soundtrack, but here we go.
Okay. So many dinos. Go. Now this next box up here is health, or is another 1-up. Saw all those guys just coming. So many dinos. Now this is why I saved that 1-up for it. It's because it makes sure I don't have to run through the compies that spawn in that room when you walk in. Now these bolus shots, the copper shots, are the most important at this point in the game, because the T-Rex will take the most damage from them, and we need at least 26 to get through the T-Rex as quickly as possible. I purposely waited a little bit on that shot because the closer I get to it, the more likely I am to hit 2 shots on it versus 1. And I took that one to the face. Yay, spitters. Wow. The hitboxes are a little bit janky, but let's face it, the hitboxes in most NES games are a little bit janky. That's kind of the fun, right? Because you can even sometimes jump through those volcanic rocks in stage 4, or just walk completely underneath them. Now I'm making my way to the last room, or last rooftop. Pick up the to shoot the last egg, so we can get to that building that we started at, where all the eggs in that one are hidden. Now we've got a little bit of a walk back, so if there's any more announcements, it's the perfect time.
Currently no more donations right now, but I do want to welcome everybody to Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. I swear this is the first time we've had a marathon this year. But if you love Speedrun Ragnarok and you want to hang out with the Valks more often, we do have a Discord, and we love to have all of you there. Just type in !Discord for the or a link in the chat. I swear I can talk today. That's why I'm letting you do most of it today, Lynn. You're doing wonderfully.
Yep. Well, we are on the final stretch of this game. If I don't look into the door, I'm misveiling into the wrong game, right? So this is where that final egg was hiding. I don't want to move at all. I want to shoot immediately because that first egg is hiding right there in the trees. all the eggs in this last building are hidden amongst the trees. The second one is directly south of that window, and then the next one is diagonal from a specific rock. This one right here. And I still missed it. I'm going to fire one more shot here because there's going to be 2 raptors spawning, and that keeps that one out of my face. T-Rex number 2. Got to keep both of them off the screen. They're both the kids safe. Fire an extra shot there. And there we go. Time will stop once I get to the X. And like always, I have to say hi, Debbie. There is time.
GG. Well played, Lynn.
I want to definitely thank RPG Valkyries for the opportunity to showcase this run. It's been a wonderful trip for me to take this game as far as I have, and I'm definitely not the only runner on this. Even to this day, there was another run submitted earlier this week, so hopefully the moderator is able to post that up soon, because I love to see people running this game. I was kind of part of the reason why I wanted to showcase it was to get more people running this, because there's still some time to save in this. Sub 26 is possible. My current best time is 26:04. The prior world record was 26:26, and the one before that was just under or just over 27 minutes. So it's a very quick run. I find it lots of fun. Music is great, and I seriously hope that y'all found this entertaining as well. And I want to thank y'all for the time and letting me be a part of this.
Thank you very much, LynnCarius. It was a pleasure to have you, and awesome to see this run. And as a reminder, everybody, you are watching Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. Stay tuned because we got more games for you tonight, including next we have Doritos Dash of Destruction. You like dinosaurs? We got more dinosaurs, so stay tuned, and we will be right back.